Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Lori Ann, the intuitive guidance counselor, psychic medium. We're going to take a look at twin flame energy, and each week I go in and I look at what's going on with a specific group of you. So today we're going to take a look. Now, oftentimes, because of what I do for a living, I can hear all of you. Some of you are directly communicating with me, while others are just talking in general, but I can hear those messages coming through. So, one of the messages that I'm hearing has to do with loneliness. And I keep hearing, please come back, please come back, please come back. So this sounds like one of you or a group of you where you're actually trying to communicate with your partner, where you want them in the 3D world, not just in the 5D dimensional world. You want to hear them in real time, not in your head, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So we have the Two of Wands. Some of you are at a place in your life. Two of Wands is about making a decision on what direction to go. Okay. So we can go this way. It's a lot faster. It's a lot easier. It's going to get us directly to where we need to go. But when we take the fast route, we don't necessarily get all of the lessons that are attached to it. So if we take the longer route, we get to meet new people, new experiences. It's like really opening us up for whatever lessons we're meant to receive in this lifetime pertaining to relationships in general, because that's what this twin flame journey is about. So we have good hello and welcome, good evening. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Now, with the Pentacle, I mean, with the Knights, this isn't necessarily a person. This is getting into movement, taking action. This particular individual that you are dealing with is very slow in forthcoming, very slow in the way that they communicate, if they're communicating at all. I'm seeing where it's a little bit mixed. Some of you, they are answering you, but it's minuscule in response. And some of you, they just aren't answering at all. The Nine of Cups. Now, some of your partners could be indulging a little bit too much. They might be trying to drink away their problems. But what I'm really hearing for this group of you, this is where they are figuring out a way. They see you as their Nine of Cups. They see you as wish fulfillment. That's the wish that they want. And they are trying to figure out a way to come back. They want to come back to you, leading us back to the Two of Pentacles. How are they going to get to their destination, right? How are they going to approach you? How are they going to? It's like we get one chance, right? When we come back to somebody where we've had, um, maybe a falling out, a discord. Hello, Canada. We come back with one opportunity, one chance, and we better make it right. Now, for those of you who really are aware of what I'm talking about, when we communicate, the first 3 to 4, maybe 5 words, that's what people pick up on instantly. A lot of times, and some of you, I've sent messages out where it's like, it's about this in the first paragraph, and then there's like 3 paragraphs, but people are only addressing the first one because they never even read the second or third. So those first few words are really important. What I'm seeing is they're trying to figure out a way to convey this message to you. All right. They know it has to be very well thought out. They get one chance. One chance. So they're being very methodical about the way they come back to you. And that's okay. We like that, right? Yeah. They're taking a break. Okay, we have the hangman here, but it did fall in the reverse. So the hangman in the upright is taking a step back and waiting and looking at everything from every different angle, right? So this in reverse means that they've already figured it out. So they have figured out their plan and now they're getting ready to execute it. But let's take one more card and then I'm going to pull opposite energies. And because this is a general reading, it could be you that I'm talking about right here. They want to work on this relationship. They want to put in the energy, the effort. Two people, the Three of Pentacles is a great card when we're talking about relationships because that means it's you, the other person, the two of you working together to create this union. So that's what I'm actually seeing for your partner. This is where they're at right now. So this is for the group of you where I was mentioning uh, in the beginning what they're saying. A little bit of loneliness. You're waiting for your partner. Your partner's putting together a plan. So let's take a look at whatever the it's going to take a lot of strength and courage, not just on their part. This is you. I'm reading you. So we have one deck of cards for one energy. This is the opposing energy. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage for you to even listen to them. Whatever took place in the past, I think, hurt you very deeply. Yeah. Secrets. Okay. But this isn't just secrets. This is also about Mercury in retrograde. Be very mindful that any relationship that starts while Mercury is in retrograde has a very high chance of not succeeding. So if they come back to you while Mercury is in retrograde, hear them out, but do not give that final decision until after the first week of August. And you can do that. Just say, you know what, I need a little time to think this over. That's all you have to do. If they don't respect that, then they are not the right one for you, right? So, Two of Cups, you know this is the partnership for you. You really believe in all your heart and soul that this is the right person for you. This is the right union for you. Some of you might be thinking that they have a secret that they are in a relationship that you may not be aware of. I feel it's more dread than it is a reality because they're not communicating. And again, it's, every few messages, yeah, Two of Swords. You're going to have to take a step back. When they return, you're going to need to take a step back and you're going to really need to evaluate this. They have the Two of Wands, how they're going to approach you. The Two of Swords, this is about the thought process, the mental entrapment, what took place in the past. You have to really be able, when they return, can I let go and never ever bring up what happened in the past? Are we going to be able to resolve this? And I think that's what's going to happen with this particular group of you, where communication needs to be discussed about what took place in the past, why there was complacency, why they were not taking action for so long. And again, some of them may have been trying to rebuild a relationship that ended. But for this group of you, I'm seeing where they've been single for quite some time, trying to get their stuff together, trying to figure out what direction they want to go in life in reality. So, 10 of Cups. So, they were complacent because they were trying to fix and repair a relationship that had already ended. Hello, welcome, Pauline. And now they've recognized, sometimes the heart grows fonder when we're apart, right? If you love something, set it free. If it was meant to be, it will return. When we set something free, now that's when the real emotions kick in. If we do feel, I fell in love with somebody. I did not know for 8 months. I was so emotionally shut down. I couldn't relate that I actually was in love. Okay, because I was emotionally shut down. I didn't want a relationship. And that's really key when we're talking about this particular person, this group, actually anybody in this journey, both runner, chaser, it doesn't matter. Hello, welcome. So let's take a look at any additional message that they want. So really what they're saying is don't worry about what's going on. Make sure you're connected to spirit. Make sure you're connected to source. You're going to know within yourself what to do when they return. Because this group, they are returning. They want to start a new beginning with you. Some of you, this is really, you are meant to be together on a spiritual level. It doesn't mean as a romantic couple. It means that the two of you are meant to work together to overcome fear so that you can move forward in helping other people when it comes to spirituality. Yeah, here's your knight again. They're going to come in out of the blue. This information, this message is going to fly in from out of the blue where you aren't going to even you're focused in a different direction. You might even be daydreaming about them and I don't think so because it looks like you're really tied up in something else. Your all your attention is on your work or your education. When they do communicate with you, it's going to really be out of the blue and you're going to have to take a step back. You're going to need to analyze it so that you can make the right decision that's for you, so that you personally can gather the strength and courage up. So this is really beautiful. Thank you. Love and light to you too. I appreciate that. Okay, well, if you change your number, there may be a little challenge for them to find you, but it doesn't matter because nowadays we can find anybody anywhere anytime, right? So don't worry about that unless you were trying to block them. I'm going to pull a romance angel card, whatever they want you to know through this particular group. Oh, also, you guys, I have reading special posted right now, and I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm booked through, I think, the midweek of August. So there's still 2.5 weeks of August open. Friday will be the last day for the reading sales, and I'm going to pull all the readings. I won't be booking readings for a couple more months. Okay. So if you are trying to get a reading with me, you want to go ahead and book it. You can reschedule it later, but get it at that price and get it booked on the books. And then I'll work around that for you. No nonsense. All right. So let's see what some of you, it is going to lead to, okay, this is wedding. Now, this can be they're going to come in and they are thinking about how to ask you to marry them. For others, this is about moving this into a permanent relationship that is going to eventually, over the next year or two, move into marriage. So that's beautiful energy because there's a lot of love in this one group. There is so much love in this group. That loneliness you feel is because you know that is the other half of you. This is for a true twin flame experience, heart to heart conversation. So, yes, this conversation is very needed, very much needed. You need clarity. You need to understand what happened in the past so that you can literally say, okay, the past is done. Poof, it's gone. Never looking back, never bringing it back up around. Oh, remember 10 years ago when we were apart and you did this? No. So, this communication is going to be very beautiful. Now I'm seeing time frame wise, I'm seeing that this looks like 3. Okay. It could be literally, you could hear from them in 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. It's not 3 years. This particular group, it really looks like it's 3 hours to 3 weeks, okay? Where you're going to hear from them in the month of July. So forget the past hurts. No, you have to heal the past. If you forget the past, it will come back subconsciously, kick you in the butt, and put you back into this journey. You got to look back at the past. You got to feel it to heal it. You got to look at it, heal it, and get it gone. That's how you release the past. You can't just go, oh, it didn't happen. Okay, that elephant's just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing until you feel completely alone. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Good. Healing and moving from the past. Fantastic. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. Okay. Wish him a happy birthday. 3 weeks. I forgot. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys. I absolutely enjoy doing this for you. And so you know, I am going to change my format a little bit. Okay. I'm going to be switching up the way that I do my readings for you, my soulmate readings every week. I'm going to be changing that. It may be this Friday that I change it. It may be next Friday. But the point is, there's a lot of changes going to take place that I think are going to be much better suited for you and affordable for you. I'm going to change some of those workshops into seminars and reduce the price. And that way, you guys can do it in your home and look at it. So, I'll be announcing all of that over the next several days. And you want an advice card, Kay? Kay would like an advice card. I will pull you an advice card. All right. Take a look later on throughout the week. Make sure you click that bell because that's where I'm going to be posting everything. And those of you who would like to actually communicate with me through these live sessions that I do live on Zoom. Okay. As soon as I'm done with this, I will post that link, but it's on all the videos that I've already posted over the last few days. You can go on my website, ascendingsouljourney.com, and click for the live on Zoom. And that way we get to talk tomorrow. What did I have all the topics for the next several weeks already worked out? And there's some great topics, really, really good topics. Adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. So this coordinates with what I was saying. When we go back, we want to actually look at whatever transpired in the past. Okay. If we don't look at it, if we don't pull the lesson, what I mean by a lesson is, let's say we keep picking unemotionally available partners. We have to figure out why we are picking unavailable emotionally, physically, whatever way they are unavailable. I just did the advice card. Okay. I just did the advice card and I'm finishing it now. So we have to go back. We have to look at what that lesson is. So adversity is actually looking back at pulling the lesson and then we release it. So it's confirming what I said before. The advice is the advice. Okay. So I do hope that this helps each and every one of you if this pertains to you, and have an absolutely wonderful day. And thank you for watching.